Average women are getting bullied off the internet. Video by Janae Danielle. I am extremely late. I could have sworn I watched this video already, but apparently I didn't. But we're about to react to it. Let's see what's going on.
Something I realized a long time ago is that women are not allowed to be ugly. No matter what you have, what you've accomplished, what you've done, what you succeeded in, being an ugly woman is unforgivable in society.
This generation,
It's unforgivable on the internet.
everybody want to be a bully. We bully for somebody for the way they look, the way they talk, how they dress, how they act, the type of music that they listen to. This is why nobody can be themselves. Because everybody...
I wouldn't necessarily call it bullying. Yes, to a certain extent, it does become bullying, but it's just people are afraid of other people's confidence in expressing themselves who they truly are, right? Everybody wants to fit the certain mold that they deem is validated. And they get this mold from the internet, obviously, because they were raised right by their parents without always having a phone or social media in their face. They wouldn't be a bully, or it's like people, or be shamed for not fitting in. So everybody want to fit in nowadays. That's the issue. And it's because that's what gets validated, bro. And these kids, they don't understand how self-validation is critical in life. They only see validation from the social media because their parents really don't give a fuck. As long as they're not bothering their parents don't give a fuck. So the parents are not instilling in them self-validation, self-love and shit. And so what they see get validated on the internet, they become like that, right? And we all know the internet comes with a bunch of crazy shit. And so they get their ideals, their values from the internet. But this lack of self-love, validation leads to insecurity when somebody else does express themselves confidently in who they truly are. When somebody does show their self-validation, their self-love, they become insecure because that person themselves just does not have these qualities. They can't love themselves like that other person does, so they become insecure. And so they want everybody to fit in with them. But that to an extent, it can become bullying. I see what she means, but I'm just digging deeper into the reality, or not the reality, but the cause.
I want to be a big bully on the internet.
We are living in the age of ununiqueness, online mean girls, and the public shaming of natural bodies. And honestly, it's getting ridiculous. As a woman, all I want to do is exist. But with the constant pressure of beauty standards, it feels like existing isn't enough anymore. Now, this video is not a rant. This is a breakdown. We're going to talk about the history of how we even got here, how platforms like TikTok are slowly morphing into Instagram 2.0, why bullying people for being normal is somehow trendy, and how every woman is not and does not have to be a baddie. So let's talk about it, because honestly, the pressure is only getting worse. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You are a classy, you can take that next step. And how we judge others. Social media. But I want to highlight the platform that started all this mess. The one that taught us to chase aesthetics over authenticity. The one that made filters a norm, perfection the goal, and comparison a daily habit. If you haven't guessed it by now, we're talking about Instagram. Y'all remember when Instagram took over? You really had to be there. There was a time where Instagram was the place to connect with friends and share real moments with the people that you knew and loved.
I was not outside when Instagram was a quirky, post how you want, how you feel, live, love, laugh type of app. No aesthetics, no trying so hard.
Back in the day, this app was goated. You would get on Insta and post whatever. Hooping with the bros, peanut butter smiley face, hashtag baby carrots. Now I gotta worry about if my fit looks good, what caption I'm gonna use.
And now,
I don't worry about all that shit, though. You don't really have to worry about shit. You just feel that way because that's all you know. But growing up, that's not all I knew. I wasn't even on Instagram and shit, social media, till I got to like high school. In my more formative, my more critical years of my brain development, my values didn't circle around the social media and shit, so I don't worry myself with the validation of others and shit. That's why I defer from a lot of people in my generation, from the majority of my generation.
it's kind of a different story, with some people complaining how they can barely even find their friends' post anymore. Their feed is just flooded with ads, sponsored content, and influencers.
Instagram is dead nowadays. Don't even show me what my friends are doing anymore. I follow my friends. I never see the post. Instead, I see a random cat doing a dance.
Slowly but surely, Instagram became the app for validation instead of inspiration. But not before TikTok made its entrance. That's when things really started to shift. A phrase that really sticks with me and also makes me giggle just a little bit is, "This used to be a dancing app." Can we please go back to that era? It was something so fresh and new about TikTok. It was a new space, a new platform where people were just excited to be themselves, post cringy videos, and not worry about being perfect on. And don't get me wrong, when TikTok first came out, I was a professional hater. You could not pay me to download TikTok. It was very much giving, I'm not like other girls, I'm different. I refused to download TikTok, and I know a lot of us were like that too. But look at us now, scrolling like it's a full-time job. While TikTok
I don't. I had TikTok. I deleted it. I'm off and on that shit. I delete it for like a month. I get it back for like a week, then get off of it for another month. Like, that's how I am.
was being upheld as a positive space to express yourselves, make people laugh, and even educate others, Instagram, on the other hand, was following a very different fate. As Instagram grew, it became the place where people could quietly view your stories, scroll past your posts, but never leave a like and comment.
Instagram is just a bunch of monitoring spirits, watching each other, peeping every move in somebody's story, but not commenting or liking or showing any support.
Instagram is definitely creeper energy. It's like dark, I don't really with you, but I want to know what you're doing in your life energy.
It became the platform where people were very direct and unapologetic with their shade and backhanded comments.
Why did I post a get ready with me? And I also posted that same exact video on Instagram Reels. On TikTok, I have probably gotten maybe 2 comments. You go on Instagram, y'all, I've been blocking people left and right.
The more this happened, the more people moved over to TikTok. So how come bullying is becoming a trend over there too?
Is it just me, or is anyone else realizing how toxic TikTok comments are becoming? I feel like TikTok comments used to be a vibe, so funny. I would scroll through them and just laugh. TikTok comments also felt like content for me, like entertainment. But now it is so vile.
As an everyday user of TikTok, I've been noticing how a lot of the comments and phrases that we make trend are often twisted into tools to use for bullying. Some of our lucky runner-ups being, "Hey, so this is actually insane. Why is nobody hating? I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this." And one of my favorites, "Post this on IG Reels." You can obviously see how chronically online I am.
The normalized culture of bullying on TikTok is a huge problem. I've lost count of the amount of videos I've seen of people who aren't conventionally pretty or can't sing, just being hounded in the comments. Even the people just saying, "I ran to the comments," like you are adding to the bullying.
But I am not a sensitive person. I definitely can see a joke where a joke fits. But this TikTok I'm gonna play for y'all and the comments that followed crossed a line I never thought would be crossed.
My name's Haley and I'm a professional tennis player and I'm in Charleston and there's a player party tonight. Please help me decide what to wear. This is option 1 with kitten heels. Okay, please ignore my hair. I promise it'll get done later.
What is her ethnicity? That's what I'm more curious about. Despite what the comments, I already know what the comments gonna be saying, but like this, I've never.
Option 2 with the green New Balances. It's giving cool. It's giving casual.
I can almost see like American Indian type or Native American, like, or is this like Hispanic? I don't know. It's a mixture between the two. I'm confused. I want to know what ethnicity this is. Jeez.
Please help me decide. I have literally 30 minutes.
Now, some of you may be confused. This is just a video of a young woman going to TikTok to ask for advice on what outfit she should wear. But when the backhanded comments like "just stay home" or "let's start with the hair first,"
damn, bro,
roll in, it becomes a breeding ground for mean girls to gather and show their true colors. I'm scrolling through these comments.
Mean girls who don't love themselves, who seek validation from others and shit, and who dislike others that don't fit the mold. That's all it is. Now we can choose to complain about them, to keep making videos on them. We can choose to keep talking about them, keep judging them, or we can choose to ignore them, let them say what they want to say, and let it not affect you. I think the second option is better.
I'm seeing comments like, "Is this an April Fool's joke? How about we just don't go anywhere?" Somebody said, "Hi, are you serious? The hair is the least of your worries at this point. Just read a book tonight."
This is insane. These comments are insane, though. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more men making jokes, like maybe calling her chopped or some shit. But this is all, well, this ain't all what's showing. She's just picking these out, but this is a lot of crazy comments from the women. I'm ashamed of y'all. Not just playing.
Do we have options 3 and 4? Like, y'all, people are so mean. With some of the comments even mentioning her body shape. This one, for instance, reads, "The search being square body type outfits is crazy." And someone comments under that, "It's not though. People need to learn to dress for their body types."
I mean, it could be beneficial to dress for your body type. That would be more pleasing to the eye, I guess, but it don't matter. It's not that serious.
Like, I'm sorry. So now we have to dress for everyone else's approval and not for our own preference?
I just saw this tennis player come down my For You page. She just asked me what outfit she should wear to this little get together. Cute! I'm thinking outfit 2, the one with the green. That was real cute, but I love the kitten heels in outfit 1. I go in the comments thinking you trying to help her decide. You talking about some, oh, you muscular, you're built like a square. What the is wrong with you?
This used to be a dancing app. In the right day and age of the girls girl movement, there are a
They gotta cope with their self. They gotta cope with their lack of self-love, man. Lack of self-validation. And so when they see somebody that everybody else don't validate, they gonna shame them for it. You feel me? Because they gotta cope. It's sad. That's some loser ass, NPC ass, bot ass activity. But it is what it is, you feel me? Unless they can learn to love themselves for who they are and express themselves truly for who they are, despite what anybody else got to say, they're gonna keep entertaining. They're gonna stay the same.
Mean girls hiding in the shadows.
And the way y'all ate me up on my birthday, y'all are not girls. Why y'all be preaching girls? I thought I was Big Stepper.
Girls is bullshit. Now, once I come across a video that goes deeper into that, I'm gonna explain why I believe that is bullshit. But that's for another video. That ain't for this video.
I knew I was cute. I ain't wear no makeup. I was eating. Then I get on Instagram and I just see everybody sharing pictures and laughing. And I'm like,
I hate that her TikTok winded up.
You do. It's unfortunate that she made that video because now it shows that she truly does worry about their validation. If she truly didn't care, she wouldn't have made that video about them shaming her with no makeup and shit. She should have just ignored it, just kept it pushing. But damn. Yeah, she just showed the true colors, man. She does care about their validation, and so they're gonna continue to clown her whenever she doesn't fit their mold of what beauty should look like.
On the For You page of the most vile mean girls that have nothing else to do but tear somebody else down. Haley, I hope your pillow is cold on both sides tonight. But as sad as I am to say this, I'm really not surprised at the energy that's shown towards her, because we are currently living in the time of always needing to step. And if you don't know what that means, it's a common term that's used in the Black culture. Basically, it means to show up and show out. And if you don't know what that means, child, look it up. Urban Dictionary.
No, I just don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Can you please offer some more context? You can't just say shit out the blue and expect everybody to know. Like, come on now, bro. I don't be on the internet as much. I ain't hip to all the terms and shit, bro. I don't know all this shit.
Dictionary. I don't know where this narrative has came from, but in 2025, if you're not serving looks, if you don't have a Coca-Cola body, if you aren't aesthetically pleasing, you're less than. Somehow being...
It only matters on social media. And it only matters to you if you think it matters to you. You don't truly matter. So just don't give a fuck and it won't matter. That's dead as it. That's the key to life, man. Just don't give a fuck and it won't matter. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it. That's the key, but that's the knowledge.
Normal isn't normal anymore. And I know what you're thinking.
Janae, go touch grass. There's normal people everywhere.
Just listen to me. Just because we see normal everyday people living their lives, it doesn't mean that the social pressure to keep up isn't real. And I got a comment on...
I'm not worried about no social pressure, though. That's what a flaw is with some of these people, bro. Fuck the social pressure. If you truly love yourself, none of that other external shit matter. You don't give a fuck about any external input. Especially from motherfuckers that don't matter. Come on, lock in.
My last video, why Black men's love for natural hair isn't adding up. If you haven't seen that video, it's a juicy breakdown you're not going to want to miss. I'll leave it.
I reacted to that video too. Click on the video in my channel. It's like I think it's my first video or my second video on this channel. I reacted to that shit too, so go watch that after this.
In the description box below. But I got a comment of someone asking, who is social media? Because I'm quick to say social media does this and social media sees that. Social media in my aspect is the mass. It's the collective energy of people who post, comment, share, basically shape the narrative. And of course, there are corners of the internet that are different, but I focus on the areas that directly relate to the topic at hand. Now, an honorary mention of someone who made waves not too long ago, the green dress lady. She decided to speak out about how women these days aren't stepping when it comes to going out, especially when it comes to going to the club.
I don't know what's happening to club culture, but the girlies are not wearing heels in the clubs anymore. And as a 34-year-old, I know I don't look my age, but as a 34-year-old,
I don't want to be mean, man. I don't want to be mean, bro. I don't want to be mean, but I got to keep it real. I did not expect you to be 34. I thought she was older, like maybe like 45. I ain't gonna lie, even with the makeup. They don't hate me, bro. Don't dislike the video because of that comment. Do not dislike the video. Don't go in the comments saying some bullshit. Hey, you mean as hell? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, we gonna like relax. You feel me? That's on me. If let me continue the video.
do we need to come out of retirement and teach the girls how to wear heels, or like what heels you need to shop for?
Retirement
the
is
amount
crazy.
of flats and sandals that I saw, it just like, I don't know, y'all. There's just something about a cute little heel. You know, you just gotta. We gotta figure it out.
And this backfired horribly for her. When I tell y'all my For You page was full of stitches, commentary, videos, it went on for about a week of people.
All these people that made videos to this shit, they worry too much about, you know, the public's approval. Look at this shit. How that lady expects us to be in the club. You think you represent everybody? You represent nobody but yourself.
For You page was full of stitches, comments.
The shoes we all should see. Like, look how they try to encompass everybody into them. Like, basically they're saying, we all ain't standing for that shit. We not validating that shit. Hey y'all, she in the dust. She ain't with us. That's basically what this energy is giving off, bro. Cornball energy, low self-esteem energy, bullshit energy. If this sound effect takes forever to play one more time, I'm gonna have to kill it. There you go. I'm dead ass. I got it. Yeah, let me chill.
Terry videos. It went on for about a week of people just clocking her tea.
Yo, what did you do? I just made a video. You came for Gen Z on the internet. That's a suicide mission.
I definitely do hear where she's coming from, and while she might have been joking, it's one thing to have your opinion and it's another thing to make women feel some type of way about what they want to wear, especially when they're just trying to have a good time and stay comfortable while at it. And to branch off of that, currently people are talking about milkmaid dresses in the club. And if you don't know what a milkmaid dress is, it's that cottage core girl fluffy ruffles. But right now as we speak, there are debates going on about people who decide to wear those type of dresses in the club, and a lot of people are tying it into modesty and basically saying how it just doesn't fit the club look. Now why
is that even a topic of interest? Why are people debating this shit? Do y'all not have other things to do, bro? Is it genuinely that important that you care so much about what somebody else is wearing just because they're not wearing the same thing you're wearing? Like, bro, this shit is so frustrating to see. Like, from an outsider's perspective, like, seeing the bodish NPC shit that everybody worried about, like, bro, come on, man. Like, we are a complex species, but we should not be worrying about things as trivial as this, man. Come on, bro.
Feel a milkmaid dress, that's supposed to be for brunch, you know, day party type of thing.
Who the fuck are you to say what a certain piece of cloth is worth a certain event? Who does she think she is? She thinks she speak for it. Like, bro, that's what I be talking about, bro. It's that hive mind shit, bro.
People based on what they want to wear on their bodies, on their skin, is a bit crazy. It's almost as if people want everything to be the same and to have the same aesthetic. We are literally in the era of copy and paste beauty. Where has all the uniqueness gone?
They think they gotta be validated. They think they gotta fit in because they can't validate themselves. They gotta be validated by everybody else. Everybody else gotta look the same shit. That's all bullshit. When these days look the same, yeah, I agree. Hold on, this is gonna be the last.
Recently seen a TikTok where a man was basically saying the women nowadays are starting to look the same.
I don't care. I really don't care anymore. Hey, W video from Janae, bro. We out of here, though. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know if y'all relate to any of these experiences y'all seen. I would love to hear y'all input. I would love to hear y'all stories and shit. I be reading y'all stories in the comments. Y'all be going crazy and shit. And I had some very interesting stories, very interesting lives and interests, and I would love to hear them. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe. I will catch y'all next video. Stay cool. Peace out. You feel me? We out here, man.